There's a question from Kusum Jagtiani. She's 78. She had a stroke in 2015. Her question is, can you tell me, does the brain damage, is it permanent? And she is independent, only has walking problems and speech problems, inability to express herself completely.
Right. So this is a very, very important question, and it is never been answered really. The issue is that when we are born, that time our brain is developing, and gradually it develops till the age of 2 years. Till that time, the neurons are forming from their stem cells and all those things. And what you have at the age of 2 years, you are not going to have more neurons in the brain after that. Till the age of 20, these neurons are developing, they are getting more connections, right? So that connectivity, that speed of developing new connections and polishing those connections and putting them to new use is what causes us to learn certain things. Now, after 20, 25, 30 years of age, the neurons are not developing, new neurons are not coming. They are also not so, agile to developing new connections. So, if at all you lose a set of neurons in the brain because of a stroke, so there are no new neurons to compensate for that loss. So, the surrounding areas of the brain which are around these regions which have been damaged, they try to learn those functions, they try to take over some function, but it is never as efficient because they have their own functions to do also. So it's like the now your accountant is not there, so you try to teach someone with a similar profile, but he is not basically an accountant, and he has his own job also. He is like the probably the HR guy also. So and it becomes progressively more difficult at the age of 75, 78, because that is the time then these neurons are also wanting to retire, and you are wanting to teach them new things and efficiently, and maybe 3 4 guys are pushing them, flogging them, the physiotherapist, the speech therapist, and everyone, and your family member is trying to tell you that do more exercise. So that is why that result may not be there, because they are near retirement. Now, if there is a person who is 20 years old and develops a similar stroke, the brain is in a learning mode and able to take on all the stress of the repeated exercise. So the outcomes may be different at the age of 20 versus at the age of 78, right? But nevertheless, we should not stop all exercises and all that, because definitely they help in some way. There may not be complete recovery, but there may be a lot of compensation that can happen.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.